Good morning. Sorry for being late, but I was taking care of an eBay picture problem, and I couldn't get out of the damn chat. So before I go into that, let me wish everybody a great Friday morning. Good morning, Bumcrack. Good morning, Ping. Good morning, Jabus. Good morning, Cindy. Laggy. Good morning, Phil. Good morning, Jabus again. And this, yeah, I'm being tardy. I'm here, Chastity. Laura, good morning. John, good morning to you too. Is that everybody? Have I said good morning to everybody? Let me calm down here. All righty. So anyway, so can y'all hear me okay? Okay, thank you, Cindy. Yep, thank you, Chastity. Okay, here is the situation. First thing this morning, I got up with an inquiry from a person that wanted to buy two items for the bicycles, and they're quite heavy. And they're different listings. And before I continue, I want to know whether I'm the asshole or not. Okay? Uh, they wanted to know why I wasn't offering free shipping. And I responded back to them. Well, they said, why am I not offering free shipping and could they get free shipping? And I said, no, free shipping is not available. And I said, thank you for your inquiry, but free shipping is not available. And so I left it and came back in a minute because I heard a ding from my computer. And he said, well, other people are giving free shipping. And I said, let me explain to you how this works. There is no such thing as free shipping. You're paying for the shipping. You know, if you notice why my prices are cheaper than the next person, is because I'm not charging you for shipping. They're free shipping. They're charging you for the shipping. You just don't realize it. So I said, I can't help you because free shipping is not available. So it sat for a little bit. And then he responded back, or this person, I said he, because men are assholes, of course. And he said, why don't you have free returns? And I said, because I don't do free returns. Now, let me clarify that with you folks. If somebody buys something and it's not as described, of course I'm going to pay for the returns and they're going to get their shipping back also, because that's my fault. But because you change your mind, or it's not the specific item that you need, I will refund your money, but I'm not paying for you shipping it back. So, good morning, Itching. So, he said, well, he'll think about it. Now, first of all, I started the blocking because I didn't want him to buy it and then have to deal with a bunch of damn issues. But I didn't. So, my question is, one, was I the asshole? Two, do y'all do free shipping? And 3, do y'all do free return shipping? There's your 3 questions. And the items are heavy. They're like support bars for bicycles. They are a full assembly, you know, where the cranks are at. See, like, dude or dudette, I love you because you're always in here. But I don't know whether you're being serious or not. So, anyway, tell me where I was wrong because I'm a big boy and I won't burst into tears. Um, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, or if I didn't handle it correctly, then please do tell me because, like I said, I won't burst into tears. I mean, if it's a cheap item, I mean, there's a lot of times I say just throw it in the trash. I'll refund you your money. Yeah, lightweight. You know, something cheap. I'll do free shipping. I mean, I don't. Thank you, Sandy. Like you know, I'm not. I don't want people to have. I don't want people to have to, you know, buyer's remorse and then want to return it. And and then we had to pay to return it. You know, I was just kind of shocked by it. You do free shipping, free returns, free item. Once again, John, are you being serious? Or John, are you being serious? Or are you playing a lag? I don't care. Okay, world headquarters here. Good morning. Hold on just a second. Damn it. I hate this thing. I should have just not even had this thing this morning. Give me just a second. Okay, that's working. Mr. Sadie, can you hear me? Yeah, lag is a bad influence. If it's feasible. Because, like I said, a lot of times, if I'm doing free shipping and they want to return it, depending on what it is, I'll say throw it in the trash and I just give them their money back. Speak to me, Mr. Sadie.
Is that better?
Yep, that's better.
Okay, sorry about that. That was my fault, Tom.
That's all right. No problem. No problem. I'm having a hell of a day. Larry, Bearded Picker, where the hell are you at today? And it's not a train wreck. I'm having an issue this morning. I mean, the, the, I don't know. I just don't understand people these days. Maybe I'm just too easy. If I see something online, I buy it. I don't dick around with the price or the shipping or anything like that. All of that, when I look at the item and the price is okay to me, I'll order the thing.
Right.
Um, Especially if they've got like, now if they have like best offer, then I'll send a best offer.
Right.
So, ice machine, that's right.
So you're a little wound up this morning. You're not your
I am
normal person.
very wound up this morning.
You're somebody pissed in your Cheerios.
Yeah, did you not hear what I was saying
Yeah, I did
earlier?
about the free shipping.
Yeah, all that kind of crap.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I was trying to be very polite. Thank you for your question. I sound like a damn politician. Uh, or I sounded like a someone that the House committee was questioning. They had subpoenaed them into the. Thank you, Senator or Congressman, for that question. Uh,
Right.
I was, and and that's another thing that gets on my. Let me jump off the front porch here for a second. That's another thing that if I was a congressman and had subpoenaed these people to speak before or answer questions before us, I don't need them to thank me for my question. I need them to answer the damn question, which they very seldom do. Now, back
Right.
up on the porch. Back up on the porch. Um, I don't know. It just kind of like, you know, the first question was, you know, I consider that reasonable. You know,
Yes, sweet tea, JT. Sweet tea. Warm sweet tea. I like it warm.
Ugh. Well, that's hot tea.
Well, yeah, hot tea.
Yeah, well, I know that, John. But there are people out there that just want to be a pain. Now, low bid. People talk about low offers, low offers. I buy a lot of 8 millimeter film, home movie film,
Right.
and people think that they've got the Dallas the Dallas issue situation with President Kennedy on, and they don't. Normally, it's junk, and they're
Right.
wanting like $20 a damn reel, and I send them offers like, look, I collect this stuff. Unless you've got something really good in there, and you've said that you haven't looked at them, so you don't know what's in it. Um, I usually pay $2.50 a reel, unless
Right.
it's something like really specific.
Right.
Uh,
Like a Beatles practice session or something
right,
from
or
back
or
in the day.
Beatles coming up to New York type
Right.
stuff. Something really specific.
Right. I
That's
got you.
my offer, and if they don't, that's fine. I just I don't worry about free shipping. You know, I mean I really don't lag. That's always that's always a good plus, but as a reseller, I know that shipping is built into the price of the daggum item. So you're paying for it one way or the other.
One way or the other. Yeah.
Nobody except Bearded Picker and Lag does free shipping, and they don't include it in their price. I mean, that's just the way it is. But everybody else, they include it in their price.
And yeah.
Yeah,
One way or the other, you're paying for shipping.
So I don't mind people saying dickering around on the daggum price and stuff like that. But my God,
So,
have mercy. I felt like I was 16 years old, and my dad was why did you break curfew by 20 minutes? I
right,
mean,
right,
that's the way I felt this morning.
right. It'll be okay, Tom. Just breathe in, breathe out, buddy.
Once I finish with this show, I'm going to run to McDonald's and get me two sausage burritos and a large Coke Zero, Anissa, because I don't drink or I don't drink much. What's Phil
How is
Phil kicking?
Have you heard how Todd and Gwen's doing? I don't have Facebook, so if they posted any or if he
Todd
posted
said
anything.
Gwen was doing good. She slept all the way home from the procedure, which when I had it done, I I slept all the way home too because they basically once you're awake and you can answer what year it is and what year were you born and what's your complete name and address, they send you on out the door. At least that's what
Right.
they do here in Charlotte.
Oh, it's like that here too. Yeah, I think
Um,
it's like that everywhere, Tom.
but they so he said she was doing good.
Good.
Um,
Glad to hear it.
Gwen slept all the way home from the procedure. Uh,
I texted Todd this morning, but he hasn't replied. He might still be.
I think they had. I think she had an appointment first thing this morning, because that
Oh,
when I had it done, I
I
had it
guess.
um, and I've mentioned it before. If you ever get up in the morning and it's like somebody's got a piece of black cardboard over one side of your eye, so you see a direct edge there. Now it could be
Yeah.
up and down, it could be this way or catacornered. Immediately go to your optometrist, your ophthalmologist, because that's
Right.
I was at my optometrist at 1 o'clock. At 3 o'clock, I was sedated and they were doing the procedure on my eye. I mean, that's
Right.
how serious it is. So,
Right.
but like I said, they took care of the work. It no time, and I was out of there. So anyway,
There's Scott. Bearded picker.
I
Bearded picker.
see him, and
Bearded
he
picker.
just won't come in here. He's got too much to do.
He's he's probably got 100 orders packed today.
He's probably out there making cold contact calls for Kamala, trying to get votes for her.
Right.
So anyway, that's the way my morning started, and I'm sorry I just probably brought everybody down. Everybody is Friday; they're happy. Thank God it's Friday, and then I bring this on, and I'm sorry. So anyhow, there I'm done. How was your morning been going?
Oh, it's going just fantastic.
Where are you
I
at?
get. I get. I'm at my house. At the. I am. I am officially changing paths in my life, Tom. I'm no longer working for the produce company.
Oh, okay.
Uh, Mutual separation, I guess you could call it. And today is my wife's 30-year anniversary of Steak and Shake, so I will be going up to Steak and Shake. They're honoring her all day. She's not aware of this yet. So,
I love their greasy hamburgers.
yeah.
The one it's got everything on it, chili, everything. God, I love those.
Oh, yeah.
I
Oh,
call them
yeah.
greasy burgers. Watching Anissa fall out in their chair over there.
Right.
Uh, that's the only thing I like from them. I mean, that's all. I don't get fries or anything like that. I just get their greasy burger. And
Yeah, I know it's big news. I was going to wait to share that news, but I'm no longer with them.
so, what you
I
gonna do now?
well, I'm going
If
to
you don't
take care of
mind
some.
asking.
I'm going to take care of some personal stuff for a little while, and
Right.
I'm just going to take my time and decide. I don't know if I'm going to sell full time or if I'm going to jump back into the job market real fast. I don't know. I've got. I mean, I've already had a few offers. I could go to work for Caterpillar if I want to, something like that. But we'll see what happens. I'm in no hurry. I'm taking
Right.
it easy for once in my life. I've been working 6 days a week my entire life, Tom. So it's time for Larry to take care of Larry for a little while.
Right. No, I just saw the posters behind you back there and behind your head, and I'm thinking he must be in one of the granddaughters' bedrooms.
No, that's my Elvis. That's my Elvis
Oh, that's your
wall right
Elvis
there.
stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm fine physically, Phil. I'm good, buddy. I'm good.
Well,
I
that's
promise
good.
you.
I was
Yeah,
going to ask you that, but
yeah. I appreciate all the good wishes there. It's going to work out fine. I'm in fine shape. I'm financially fine. I don't need, I'm not a rich guy, but I'm good for a while until I decide what I'm going to do.
well, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, good morning, Craig. It's when I retired.
Hey, there's an idea, Davis.
What's that?
Major League Fishing.
Major League Fishing,
Only problem is I'd probably go broke.
because that stuff is expensive.
Oh yeah, you got to have sponsorships and stuff to do all that.
When I well, Todd could get off some of that money and sponsor you.
Yeah,
You know, when my younger brother, he used to be president of the bass club down in Rock Hill, and they did an annual uh, tournament, and the money raised went to um, like it was an organization that they worked with foster kids to make sure they had the extra stuff. So the money that they used, they bought rod and reels and tackle and stuff like that, and paid for trips out on fishing boats and whatnot. So that's what
yeah,
they
that's
did.
awesome. Yeah, that's awesome.
And
Yeah, nice. Let us know how that goes, Craig. Your son's in a fishing tournament for the first time as a high school tournament. I didn't know they had them, but that's cool.
yeah, um,
Yeah, no, charity's great, man. I mean, fishing does a lot for charity, actually.
but he got it. He nobody wanted to be the president. Nobody wanted to be the vice president. Nobody wanted to be the secretary or treasurer. So
Yeah,
after so many years, he just quit. We'll wait and see if it's somebody wanting to redo my social security. Um,
go ahead, and take it if you need to, buddy.
I'm not. I'll call them back
Okay.
if it's important. Spam. That's it, Kent. God Almighty. And
All
they,
right.
when they call and they have somebody's name up there, like say Sue Smith, or Kit, you know, Kent Daigle.
Right.
Roberta will answer the phone. She'll say, "Hey Kent, this is Roberta. How you doing today?" or "Hey Sue, this is Roberta. How are you?" And usually it's somebody at the other end going, what?
Right. Kent will call you too. It probably does say Kent Daigle.
Yeah. Kamala calling. Oh my God. You know, those people are making a lot of money off of, like YouTube. 1 out of 5 advertised political ads are for Kamala. They're just wasting their money here, you know?
Well, yeah, and
And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that like Kamala and blah, blah, blah. That's great. That's your thing. Um, but from a business point of it, I guess they've got a lot of money to just throw all this money out in advertising because to me it looks like it's a, waste of money.
I think at this point in time, I think everybody's pretty much made up their mind what direction they're going.
If they have it, because Roberta and I are going to stop on the way out of town in the morning, and we're going to do early voting.
Are you? Yeah.
Yeah,
I had to. get my driver's license renewed yesterday and get my truck plates renewed yesterday. And so I had a fun day at the license bureau, and they were asking me about my register and all that stuff. So
Right.
reminded me I need to make sure I go vote when it's time.
Uh, it's just, I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to throw out ads and hopefully they'll grab somebody.
Yeah,
But
they act like they're trying to show you who she is, but they are to just keep her hidden because if people really find out who she is, it's going to only make her look worse and worse.
tell her to shut her mouth.
Right. It worked for Biden. They need to take a clue from when he ran and stayed in the basement. No
Jabez,
offense. No offense, Flag. When I said basement, I was
yeah,
nothing to do with you, buddy. He wrote in Kanye West.
yeah. Jabez, I mean, we get calls wanting all to buy our place all the time. It's ridiculous. I You wrote in Kanye West. Well, apparently he's on the Diddy train. So,
Oh God, him
uh,
too.
him too. I just Your name is Joe, or your dad's name is Joe, as in Biden. Hell, you probably could walk up to him and say your name is Joe. I mean, call him Daddy, and he'll look at you funny first, and then he'll go, "Okay, son." I mean, really,
That's your laptop, Flag.
you want your laptop back?
Lord.
I just want this. I want December the 12th to get here.
Yeah, I want it to be over. I'll be honest with you.
December the 12th, I step onto the sunshine and be gone for 5 days, and
You going on a cruise or what?
yeah,
Where are you going this time?
back to the Bahamas. It's
Oh,
free,
nice,
so
nice, nice.
we don't even get off the ship.
Nothing's free, Tom. We just talked about this. Free shipping is not free.
Well, it's free to
Cruises
the
are not
point that
free.
like
I'm
Roberta
kidding
spent
with you.
$300 and came home with $3,700,
That's a great trip there. Yeah,
and then they sent her some free offers to
they want the they want that 3,700 back.
they want that 3,700, but they don't know that that woman's tight with her money.
Right.
She we have and that's the way you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to have a budget. Yeah, I'm sailing from Charleston one last time,
I don't think
James.
Prime is free, leg. Don't you have to pay a yearly subscription for that?
Yeah, and
I
I'm
mean,
uh,
I see what you're saying. Prime shipping is free, but you still pay a price for it.
yeah. Prime Video is useless.
Is it?
It's hard to get around in it. Everything not. It's just a way to get you to buy something because there's so much stuff on there that you have to pay for.
Right.
Free
I don't know.
shipping.
I don't know if we have Prime Video or not.
Well,
I might.
if you have a Prime account, you have Prime Video. That's
My
part of
wa-
the
my wife, yeah, my wife does, but I don't. I don't get involved in that. I just pay the bill when it comes in.
yeah. Good morning, Cashy. Um,
Christmas Christmas is coming, so I'm expecting packages daily now.
which cruise?
Oh, nice, Canada. I've never been out of the country, Tom.
We Roberta got for our anniversary. Roberta got us one of those world maps, and don't tell Scott I said this, but according to that map, the world is flat. And we started putting pins in where we've been at, and together. because I traveled a lot before we got married, and she
Did you?
traveled a good bit, but us traveling together, not so much.
Oh, there's Bearded Pig
It has
heard you.
been like we've gone to Australia for 2 weeks, and we've been to Russia for 2 weeks, and Ukraine for 3 weeks. So we got little like clusters of pins like in Russia and Ukraine and Australia, and the East Coast is pretty covered up, but
That's
going
cool.
out towards the West Coast, not so much. Yeah, don't
Yeah.
tell me. Are you going on Carnival? Are you going on the Sunshine? Because that's where they're moving to, is Norfolk.
Oh, are they? Hey, that is my crush, leg. I can admit it. Elvis was a sexy man. He's still alive too, by the way.
Yeah,
He's preaching. He's preaching over in Tennessee.
and the people that may have made a lot of money off of him on their YouTube channels. Because people have
Oh
gone
yeah.
over there and recorded his while he's doing his church sermons and stuff like that and singing and whatnot, and then put
Oh,
it
he's
on
in
their
Arkansas.
channels.
He's in Arkansas. My bad.
Yeah, Arkansas.
Yeah. Well, have you seen all the reaction channels? Just the Elvis reactions alone get tons and tons of views. You
Yeah,
know.
he does sound like him, and he sort of looks like him.
He does has features of him.
But
Me and Scott's gonna go see him one of these days.
I've never been. I've never been an Elvis fan.
Well,
And likewise, I'm not a Beatles fan. Maybe one or two of their songs I like,
I'm
but
not
I'm
gonna cut you off as a friend because of it, but maybe we
okay.
can. Maybe I can bring you around.
Well, that's good.
You don't like
That's,
the Beatles either?
nah, I'm not a big Beatles fan.
I'm not much on the Beatles either.
Yeah, we're in a group for a Facebook group for the December 12th cruise out of Charleston, and a lot of people live in like South Carolina, straight up 77 and 26 into North Carolina, that kind of stuff. So it's real convenient. I mean, from my house to the hotel that we go to is 3 hours and 15 minutes, and so it's real convenient, and that's what everybody's saying. It's real convenient. And from getting, this is the craziest thing. Going like if you're going to go to the Outer Banks from Charlotte, you have to go around your ass and your elbow to get to it. I mean, it's like you have to you go to Columbia unless you want to go cross country.
Oh yeah,
If you want to go interstate, you got to go down to Columbia on 77, take 20 over to 95 and back up. And if or you go hit 85, 77 to 85 and loop around to 95. I mean,
right.
it's just no easy way. So it's going to take longer to get there for us, and we can be in Jacksonville in 4.5 hours, and it's going to take us about 4 hours to get to Norfolk, 4.5 hours. So
Oh wow,
it's going to, and it's all easy driving to Jacksonville,
right.
77 to 26 to 95, and so it's
Jacksonville. You're gonna be over there by close little close to Scott then, right? Ain't he close to Jacksonville?
Scott.
Bearded Picker.
No, he's in Alabama, Jacksonville,
Oh,
Florida.
oh, Jacksonville, Florida. I
Yeah.
got you.
No, no, they do run over. They do run a lot cruise out of
Well,
Mobile.
he's not too far from Pensacola.
Yeah, but he that's on the other side of the world.
Yeah, you're on
I
the
mean,
other side of Florida. I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
I am lost. I'm not good with territories, man, and places. And like I said, I've never been out of the country, and I don't like going places anyways. But I've been to Gulf Shores. We used to rent a house up there every year, and I know he's close to that. He can't convince me that he's not close to that because I was going to meet Dusty one year and I didn't get a chance to, and I regret it.
Right. Oh, we got to get you go. We got to take you somewhere.
Yeah,
Not
my wife's want me to go to Mexico, but I don't know.
do it on a cruise ship. I'm telling you, do it on a
Yeah,
cruise ship.
she don't like water time. Well, she don't like boats.
She
She
won't even
likes the
know
ocean.
unless she goes and stands at the rail and looks, or you have a balcony and you on your cabin and you walk over. You don't know that you're on a ship.
Yeah,
I mean, I've went through Hurricane Dolly and it was a little rocky,
yeah,
but it's not like taking your bass boat down across a lake when the wind is gusting, a thunderstorm's blowing up. You do some
right,
bounding. Nothing like that.
right.
Yeah, you're 6 hours from the Gulf Coast. So we had an offer to go to out of Galveston on one of the Carnival's cruise ships, but
I lived in Pensacola for 3 years when I was a kid.
oh, Joanna, that's not what you need. This is not the 1914 and the Titanic, okay? Sinking is the last thing you need to worry about.
My mom just went to Biloxi. They went gambling down there.
We actually took a cruise into. We went out of Tampa. That was the cruise we went through Hurricane Dolly. We went to Tampa. See, we left out of Tampa. We went to the Cozumel. Then we went to the Caymans, to New Orleans, and then back into Tampa. And that's the only time I've been to New Orleans is on that cruise, and we've spent the day there. Now, mind you, I think I think I saw what there is to be seen in New Orleans,
Uh huh.
but it's just nice because they you have life jackets, Joanna. Everybody has life jackets in their cabins, and if like you and your husband and the two kids went, there would be two adult life jackets and two youth size, children size. No, I didn't. What? I didn't see everything to be seen. No skeet shooting.
Probably a pretty good bet, BP.
Now I say that maybe on some of the high end cruise ships they might have them, but Carnival doesn't.
Well, what's a high end cruise ship? Like a
It's they're about the size of a small, medium sized Carnival Royal Caribbean ship. Bigger cabins, higher price. The food is better. The service is
that?
better.
Oh yeah,
So they have and they have different things.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
More
Like
rich people
hotels, I
stuff,
guess. Yeah,
and,
yeah, yeah.
and they're more like the older crowd. And when I say older crowd, I'm not talking about just me and Todd's age. I'm talking about like 45 and up, predominantly, because people don't have they usually don't have little kids, that type of thing. And I don't. It doesn't bother me, kids. I can tune them suckers out. I can be at a restaurant and the kids can be raising hell over here at a table, and I don't even notice them. But if one cries and like they've been hurt, then I'll turn and look. But that's being a parent and having three boys. because you know
Yeah.
there was always shit coming down with those three all the time, except when they went out in public, because I'd have beat their little asses, is what it would have been. They're not.
Yeah. I that don't noises and crowds. I mean, the kids and that they don't bother me too much, but the only time it bothers me is if kids are just being completely outrageous and their parents just won't say a damn thing about it. I get a little bothered just because of the way I was brought up. If we got out of line, my old man would just knock us
Yeah.
damn near across the restaurant, or whatever. I mean, my mom back in, what, when I was young, we go in a Kmart and my mom would correct other people's kids and they would do the same. I mean, it was just a different world back then. Now you do that, people call the cops and crazy.
When I was a kid, and that's below 13, because when we moved from, I was 13 when we moved from Goose Creek, suburb of Charleston, to Rock Hill, and we didn't know anybody up here. But down there, we had lived around our neighbors since I was like 7 years old,
Right,
and all of us, the gang, like my neighbors on each side of us and across the street, we all knew that if a spanking was being given out by somebody's mother, we're all
right,
in it, and our
right.
mamas wouldn't say nothing,
Yeah.
not
Oh,
a word.
my dad would say, hit his ass harder.
Um,
But times are changing.
yeah. And
Yeah,
you was talking to me.
my wife's one of 9 kids, so we've got kids in the family. I think when my mother-in-law passed away, she had over 100 grandkids, Tom,
Wow.
and probably I don't know how many more now. We've had several born since then.
Now you got that new granddaughter, right? Don't you have a baby granddaughter?
Uh, Great grandson.
Great grandson.
Yeah, I seen him last night. They're in town. Actually, I think she's coming. She's come home to stay. Her fiance is still up there in Fayetteville.
Uh
Is
huh.
that what it is?
Fayetteville.
He's still because he's enlisted. He's still full time military for 9 more months. So, but she's got nobody up there to help her with the baby, and so she's gonna. I think she's gonna stay here for now.
With
Uh,
you?
now she's staying with her folks, with my
Uh,
son and his wife. But
okay.
he is. Well, she's got to go back once a month for her. She's military also, but she's
Right.
part time.
So she'll leave the baby with her parents and fly out there.
More than likely, unless they have some kind of arrangement, because it's going to be hard. 'Cause
Right.
but he's going to come home like once every 3 weeks, or here once every 3 weeks or so. And when they get finished within the next year or so, they're going to be living here full time again. So
Right.
I'll be looking forward to that.
Well, that'll be
But yeah,
cool.
I've seen the little guy last night. He's already getting big.
Don't blink. He'll be starting first grade before you daggum know it.
Oh, I know. We went to Grant's Farm. I don't know if you ever heard of that, but
No.
uh, Ulysses Grant, his
Right.
cabin and stuff, it's all that's here. So they've got a whole Anheuser-Busch owns the property, and they've got a whole thing they do they've got animals, and they do a Halloween thing every year. They're open daily to go through, just to see the animals and whatnot.
My
But
experience for Missouri is we were in Tennessee. We drove into St. Louis, whichever. Went to the Gateway Arch. Got back in the car and drove to my cousin or my dad's cousin's place out on the Lake of the Ozarks. We spent
okay,
4 days with them, and we drove back to started heading back to South Carolina.
right, okay.
And
Well, you've been here.
yeah, I've been there. And the Gateway Arch was cool. Once you've done it one time,
Yeah,
you've done it.
you just don't
Uh,
want to take a wrong. You just don't want to take a wrong turn down there.
yeah,
You end up.
and it's
You end up.
beautiful down there around the arch. The park
Yeah,
around the park. It's
it
beautiful down there. But you
The
get
park
about
itself is nice, but yeah, you don't got to go far away from it, and it's
you
not
get a
nice.
block away, and
Yeah,
you better
you
be
see that? Have you ever seen that movie Vacation with Chevy Chase?
yeah.
Well, when they're coming through St. Louis, they end up in East St. Louis, and their hubcaps get stolen. That's a pretty true depiction of St. Louis. I mean, a lot's. I mean, it's shifted now. The poverty has grown down there, and
Right.
the bad neighborhoods have grown. But so it's not East St. Louis is pretty much a ghost town nowadays. It's uh, there's nothing much left over there now. Just
Right.
old abandoned buildings. A typical city. I mean, Chicago's probably the same way if I had to guess.
Yeah. Joanna says Grant's farm is cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
I
Yeah,
don't know whether you have the chat up or not.
that's where they keep the Clydesdales town.
Is it?
The Budweiser Clydesdales.
Right. But talking about, back to the comment I made about blinking and they'll be starting school. Um, it just seems like yesterday that Joanna was making, she was cooking, preserving apples, and her son was a little kid, standing at the stove stirring apples in a pot, and now he looks like he's a middle schooler. I
Right.
mean, they just grow like weeds.
Oh, I
Maybe,
know. Yeah.
maybe it's just because I'm just old and I time travel passes in a different speed than the rest of them do.
Yeah. You want to just keep them the same age forever, but they got to grow up.
He's 11 now. Lord have mercy, Joanna. You're getting old.
Dang.
11.
Joanna's going to be a grandma before she knows it.
This day and time, that's not an impossibility.
Right.
Hope she's got that. Hopefully, she's got given that boy some learning about stuff like that, so he doesn't get in that position. Joanna, you're still young enough to be my daughter, so you know, Mr. Sadie here, I could be his daddy.
Well, I got my son's going to be 40.
Dang.
My oldest, yeah.
Jolene's 8. Yeah. When I first started hanging around with you, Joanna, they were little. It's all relative, yeah. But anyway, have you been playing any poker lately?
Not much. I did play night before last. I played one game. Got knocked out pretty early, but no, I've been working on my truck. I got had a ton of stuff that I had to do to my truck, so I was working on my truck for 5 days straight underneath that sucker.
What were you doing to it? Rebuilding it?
Well, I had a check engine light on and it wouldn't pass inspection, and it needed a new oil pump sensor, which is in the oil pump area right there where the oil pump is behind the timing chain cover. But to get the oil pump off, you had to take not just the front motor off, but you had to pull the oil pan down because it was in the way of taking the oil pump out. So you had to take the differential out, the front steering out, uh, the front, uh, uh, all the whole front end had to come out. It was a big job. And then I reset the codes, and I spent like $40 trying to just driving it because you got to put like 200 miles on these things before they'll reset nowadays.
Right. Do you
And finally yesterday morning, it cleared enough of the codes where I could get it inspected.
you have a Ford?
And I got a Chevrolet,
You got a
two
Chevrolet.
14 Silverado. I still got the little Ranger, which is what I've been driving, but now they're both back in action. So
Well, that's good.
yeah, I'm just gonna
Julie,
take care of some personal stuff while I'm off.
Julie. It looked like you and your husband needed to find y'all another hobby. 34, 32, 29, 27, 24. Wow.
Holy cow!
There's days that my three drive me nuts. I can imagine having five. Because, let's see, when the 24 was two, the 34 was like 12. Oh, no.
That's an expensive hobby there, Julie.
Yeah, you had a hobby. You should have found another one. You should have bought him a bass boat and some fishing lures because it'd have been cheaper than
Some golf club.
some golf clubs. Because I'm sure you've got some friends that have golf clubs for sale.
5 and 10 years. Woo. Well, that's cool, man. I love family too. I
I mean,
do.
I love my kids, and I like the family, and but damn, did you meet people after you had the last one that said, "Who are you? Hi, I'm John Smith, and you are who?" Because you were
Right.
half the woman that you usually had been for for 10 years.
Ugh.
Oh, he hates golf. Yeah, it's gotten to be a little slow for me. I'd rather go find me a bank someplace on a lake or river and just sit there, not even have to have any bait on the damn hook. Just throw it out and just sit there. So is that going to be your buddy these now?
Yeah, this is my best friend in the world right here. Right, right.
Are you Catholic, Julie? I was thinking it, but I wasn't gonna say that. Either that or Mormon. Haven't figured out what lag is yet.
Oh, Scott's having problems with the big girls this morning.
Oh, is he?
That's what he's saying.
Well, come in here and tell us about it before we wrap it up because I started the morning off with a rant, and maybe I was just a little too sensitive this morning, but maybe I'm just getting too damn old for people. And people say, well, how can you go on these cruise ships and just people irritate you? Because when I'm sitting at my slot machine, nobody's messing with me. The only person that bothers me is maybe the person beside us and we're talking, because it's usually another old person, and the guy coming by with the drink tray.
Right.
Okay, Bubba, what the hell's going on?
Oh shit! It's got this. Why has it got the cameras messed up?
No,
I
there he is.
All right, so here we go. Last week I put the thing on sale, right? And the big girl panties got put on half price for some reason. So I was going through changing them and putting shipping on them before I did it. Well, I missed one of them, and so this big bitch got for $2.50. She ordered six. I'm like, all right, so I've only got 50 cents in them. I'll do. Well, she says I sent her the wrong thing, and I'm trying to tell her, listen, lady, I thought I got rid of the ones that had the bad packaging because this is the one that I'm selling, but the packaging, she got this packaging. And I said, listen, they're not high waisted. If you look at the sticker on the back matches the one in the picture like it's supposed to. I'm like, ma'am, just open it up. It's the same fucking product. And she's like, no, no, it's not. And I gave her a refund, told her to keep them. And she's like, because it was like $12. I'm like, I'm going to be $12 in shipping. And so I said, listen, just open them up and you'll see they're the same ones. She said, no, no, they're definitely the wrong ones. So that's the one she ordered. That's the one in the goddamn package. I looked at them to make sure. I'm like, listen here, you fat fucking bitch. They're the same goddamn package. They're the same motherfucking ones. And I'm
Damn.
like, and I sent her another message. I'm like, ma'am, I explained to her about the package again. I'm like, just open one of them up. You don't have to send them back, but you'll see you got what you ordered. You know what she says? I really want the ones that I ordered. Do you have the right ones so I can buy them? God damn it! I just gave you 6 for free, you fucking bitch.
First of all, I remember when
Oh,
I sailed a daggum sailfish boat,
fuck.
you know, across Lake Wiley with a sail that wasn't as big as those, at about 14 knots.
Just listen, you. I guess you're too busy eating a fucking donut to listen to the words that I'm typing on the screen. Damn it.
Oh, that's good stuff.
What is it? I'm scared to really go any place now. I
How
just need to stay at home.
how
Because
many more of them things you got, Scott?
About 5,000.
you know what? And he just will not listen to he. I'm older than you. I'm wiser than you. You need to listen to me. Take those down, load up that fucking pickup truck, go down to the flea market, and sit there and sell them things for $3 a pack all day long. Because once you leave, you will never see those people again. They will never come back to
Because
bother you.
she told me that in one of the emails that no, that they're definitely the high waisted ones. They're not the other ones. I like, please take them out of the package. You'll see they are the other ones. They're the wrong packaging. And then this last email, she's like, because I can give you these 6 back. They're unopened. Well, then how do you know they're not the right ones? Like I told you, because I told you to open the motherfucking package. You bitch.
You know, I went into
What state does she live
Walgreens.
in? I don't know. Let's find out. Where does
Hey,
uh
when Scott sells out of those things, a parade's going to be thrown in his honor, I think.
No, he
uh
won't have anything to bitch about. You
I
have
know, right?
to find something else to bitch about.
uh Javis. Javis. That motherfucking bitch lives in South Carolina, so there you go. Right there
Damn.
with right there with your ass in Fort Mill, South Carolina.
No, Fort Mill is below me.
Bitch.
Fort Mill, I can see Fort Mill from my back porch.
Damn.
Bitch.
Now, you know, I know, I mean, I know ladies are particular about their undergarments. Uh, but damn, son, you having a time with those things. Oh, wow.
Fucking.
I needed that this morning.
Mm.
It's
Yes.
just, good morning, Doug and Mrs. Doug, if you're with him.
Doug, you missed a good one.
It's just been a day. You know, I just
So I'm sitting here. I think I got 200 listings. I'm trying to get the free shipping off of. So that's why I've been listening to you. But I'm sitting here edit because it's hard to bulk edit because I need to change the prices with it because I don't want them to be too high.
right.
I'm thinking about just bulk editing and being done with it because they're gonna go on sale anyway.
So, you know, I just
I'm assuming you're having all these problems with the big girls on eBay.
Yeah, the big girls on Amazon just returned the shit.
Right, right, right. That's what I was thinking.
They go, oh, too small or too big. I mean, I guess your mirror doesn't work. What the hell?
let's see. Old old Ted Bundy. Not was it Ted Bundy? Ed Bundy. Uh, the shoe salesman on TV.
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
all those big
very,
girls used
very.
to come in there saying that they wear a size 6, and they got. I swear, I believe they like they cut to a man's foot. You know,
Man,
because
Barry,
it's
Barry were children. When he was at the damn shoe store, man, that was on
Oh,
TV. Goodness,
yeah, yeah, Al Bundy.
you can't. Yeah, Ted Bundy
Oh,
killed her.
that was priceless.
Al Bundy. Okay, Al Bundy.
Ooh,
Uh,
I'm glad,
uh,
I'm glad I saw that listing because I don't have any of that anymore. Enlisting, enlisting. I'm glad I had that high price. I thought I sworn I ended that last week.
yeah,
Yeah.
Al.
Ooh.
Good old
You,
Al.
You still getting a lot of cancellations, Scott?
They've slowed down a little bit.
Okay, good.
You talking about canceling orders?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody was having a bad problem with that for some reason. I don't know. I think eBay was encouraging that shit there for a couple weeks or something.
That's just a big old hassle. And
And now I got to tell her that yes, I do have the right ones, but I don't know if you realize you bought those at a pricing error. Please open up one of the packages to see that you've got the right thing. It's hard to beg somebody to open a damn package. Listen here, drop the Cheeto and open the fucking underwear, you bitch.
everybody knows, anybody listening to this, everybody knows it's Scott's psycho, so we just ignore what he says. Oh, jeez.
Hell, it's not like I'm a small person. Shit, I don't care.
About a month ago, I normally when I if unless I'm going to bed, if I'm just sitting in the next room and I sell something, I'll come out here and I'll go ahead and get it ready to go. And so I've printed a label, and I had this person call me and message back saying they wanted to cancel the order, and I said it's already been packed and shipped. Well, first of all, it was how did you ship something at 11 o'clock at night?
Right.
And I said because I printed a label, slapped it on the envelope, and my son was going to go out to Hardee's, and so I told him to drop it off at the post office. Because I like that it's out of mind. It's packed, it's shipped, I don't have to worry about it anymore. So they were bitching at me because I shipped too fast. Because
Well,
I
it's
said,
always once you print the label, it's always the worst because then then you got to go through the whole thing.
and
That whole-
Roberta's like, well, maybe you should just wait till the next morning too. And I said I couldn't the next morning because I had to take you up to your blood draw, and then we stop and get breakfast on the way back, and then if you're not going back into the office till like 12 o'clock, then we stop someplace else.
That
And
reminds me. I need to go get some Biscuit Express. Oh, never mind. Jacob made bread last night. Never mind. Let's go make a sandwich.
he's gonna make somebody a good wife one of these days.
That's what I tell him.
And I'm not
Did
saying
I tell you
there's
the story? So Johnny's on Adderall, well, because of all the they helps offset her all the depressants she takes.
right.
And every now and then Jacob will sneak in there and take some, and I'm like, first of all, what the hell do you need Adderall for to sitting there in front of a computer for? What the fuck? Anyway, that's another story. Joni asked him, she's like, last time she went to look for it, she was missing like two. He's like, Jacob, you take my Adderall. Would you ever be a drug addict? And he looked at it and goes, Mom, to be a drug addict, you actually have to talk to somebody to buy the damn drugs. I can't talk to somebody. Holy fuck, that was the one thing that in his mind, the one thing he could be a drug addict, but the one thing that stops him from being a drug addict is he can't talk to somebody. Holy fuck.
It takes after his dad being an introvert.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
right.
see, working in restaurants for all those years, you're forced to talk to people. So
Right, right.
I'll talk to people. I just don't like initiating any kind of conversation because I'm not big on small talk. I mean,
I'm
if I know somebody, I'll talk to them forever.
Right.
And or if they start talking to me first, I don't mind. What I mean. But it's just weird.
Roberta
I'm
says,
kind of the same way. Once I get going, it's hard to shut me up. But
I'll talk to a tree if it stands still long enough. And I'm like, I'm just a sociable old asshole, What
Except
can
the
you say
camera.
about that?
You turn the camera on. I don't care. It's weird.
I'm, you know, any of y'all got any daughters in the 20 to 30 age bracket that you need to marry off? We need to we need to start doing arranged marriages. Because I've got two, and Scott's got one, and if anybody else has got another son, this. But then again, I know there's lots of lovely ladies out there that are good and caring, but there's a
Johnny
lot of
prom-
Like,
bitches out there.
Johnny promised
like,
once she got up and mobile that they were going to work on that. So she's almost there. So, I mean, she's walking around. I took her yesterday, but damn it,
oh, that's good.
damn it.
Lag said he's a 20 to 30-year-old girl.
Okay.
There ain't no telling. There ain't no
Your
telling what lag is.
your daughters are too damn young, Anissa. I said 20 to 30. Didn't they teach y'all how to do math in Pennsylvania? You girls are like 16 years old. They're only legal to people in Washington, D.C. Can you test drive?
Uh,
Oh, God. You people want to be grandparents?
yeah,
Johnny wants a grandbaby, man.
I just want him to live his life. I don't, and out of the damn bedroom, leave the house. He just doesn't understand that
Stop taking your damn Adderall.
you don't life. We're designed to be around people. Life is best. There's trouble and but no matter what you do, there's going to be.
Are they
Yeah,
married, Anissa?
it'll probably hit him all at once, Scott. He'll find his way.
But he's into gaming, right?
I told him I was going to find him a chick at the flea market.
My oldest one likes anime and that kind of stuff. I'm like, why don't you go to some of these conventions and see if you can meet you a girl? Because at least it would be something that you'll have definitely have in
I mean,
common.
I've told him go get a job doing whatever. I don't care. Just
Right.
start. I'll even fix your car. Shit, car ain't even left the garage in a year.
He's got a degree in.
Aerospace engineering, for God's sakes.
Hey, what's up, Tara? I'm assuming it's Tara.
Yeah.
Jim's not allowed on the computer unsupervised. I think that's a
Yeah,
condition of his probation.
right.
She's a nurse in a state prison, men's state prison, women's state prison. Well, hell, it don't matter. She probably gets hit on by everybody. It don't matter which one she's at. Uh, yeah, a rocket scientist who can cook should be an easy sale.
I mean, and really good at it because his mom has taught him. That's what he did yesterday. He baked 2 loaves of bread. We don't ever buy bread. He's been making it for.
Is he making it in a bread maker or is he
He's
in the
making it in the
oven?
damn oven. He's got starters in the refrigerator and all kinds of shit that he does.
Well, that's good.
He makes rocket fuel for the body. He needs to make a profession out of that. Tie it into his profession somehow.
Well, it don't. They don't care what your degree is in most companies now. If you've got a degree, that's all they
No,
want.
I told him to go apply at Toyota and build Toyota or something. If you just want to work shift work, do whatever. I don't care. Just do something. Go
Right.
work at a bakery. There's a couple real fancy ones right here. I don't care. Go do something. Shit.
How old is he now, Scott?
Uh,
20,
26.
26?
As I
Hell,
said, if any of
I've
y'all
only
got
got
single daughters that you're looking for spouses,
I've only got a few good years. What? Quit cock blocking your dad. Shit.
we'll I'll come up with a pretty good dowry
Johnny's probably paid. Johnny's probably giving him an allowance or something to stay here. So for that, just for that,
for his cooking.
for cock blocking.
Is he a mama's boy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. It just seems like kids like when I turned 16, when I turned 15 and a half, I had my permit. because I
Oh
wanted to
yeah, same
drive.
thing. It's the day at my birthday, I was getting a driver's license test.
My birthday was on a Sunday. Monday morning, I went into school late. We went and got my driver's permit. Soon as I had enough, you know, soon as I turned old enough that I could get my restricted driver's license, I had my restricted driver's license. They don't care. Guys don't care about that now, and girls. But guys just don't seem to be that hipped into driving these days.
Damn,
My birthday's November 4th. I hope I have a real good birthday this year. We'll see. I plan on spending it with Chris the Goose and his map. Wherever he ends up, I'm going to be there.
You have an X-ray degree, like as an X-ray technician, and you're hustling damn crap on YouTube, eBay, girl.
who was that?
Anissa,
Hell, I got an accounting degree. I'm doing it.
yeah, but you hustled damn burgers for years.
Oh my god.
But you know what? There's a guy down in Fort Mill. Actually, he's got this little greasy spoon down there, and they have hamburgers, barbecue, and hot dogs.
Has he got some hard headed fat bitch working for him?
Yeah, that chili she makes, some damn good chili. He sells the hell out of damn burgers and fries. His brother's a manager at a Wendy's, and he's like, "Business is slow.
You
Business is
ain't right.
slow."
Oh,
I,
you ain't right.
I ain't wrong.
Damn.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna find open mic night and just insult everybody. It's gonna be awesome.
Well, you could. Oh, hello, honey.
Hey,
I
just
just see you come in.
take some panties with you. That's a whole bit right there. You probably get through the whole night.
Oh my god. I just need to find somebody who's. I need to combine the things like I watch on the internet. I watch a bunch of sailing channels. I just need to find somebody who needs to build some sails. These big motherfuckers. I could be rich.
Yeah, you could.
Honey, your boyfriend is going out. He's just having a bad time with the big girls in their panties this morning.
Oh man.
Oh, Lord. What time is it?
I don't know.
Uh, 20
Almost.
afternoon.
That's past my time. I was going to be off for this thing as soon as 10 o'clock came, but
What
didn't
time?
go that way.
It could be 10 o'clock anywhere.
Yeah. So, anyway, good luck, Mr. Sadie, with your new endeavor.
Thank you, buddy.
Scott, don't let the big girls get you down now. Are you going to do a show tonight?
Oh yeah, they're just for
I,
comic
I was
at this
I was
point.
considering I was considering reselling full time until Scott got on here. Now I think I'm gonna go work for Toyota or someplace.
I've done good at running a sale each of these last weekends. Uh,
In
I'm not.
Missouri, in Missouri, meth capital of the world or something like that?
No.
Yeah, I could sell meth. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's doing all right. I'm just crossing 13,000 last 31 days trying to build a
Oh,
family.
that's for 31 days. Wow, that's good, Scott.
And that's just on eBay.
That's just eBay.
Dang and
Yeah,
dang.
that's good, buddy.
Amazon might as well be a big girl. Damn it, they suck.
Well, didn't you
Uh,
have like 70 going out yesterday or the day before or something? Was that
I've
Amazon?
no, that was all eBay. I've shipped 115 on eBay this week.
Really?
Got
Oh,
I got 10 more today.
okay, let's be
that's
serious for a minute.
impressive for eBay.
Glenn, is your mom in the hospital?
I will definitely think about her, Glenn.
Yeah. We'll be,
Pray for her. Yeah, that's
No doubt.
that's right.
very good.
Because when they get to be up in that age bracket, because my mom just turned 90. If they talk about going to the hospital for anything, you just go on red alert.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
My mom's up there in age. She's 80, uh, 81 one or two, and she gets around pretty good. She still drives, but you know what's going to happen soon enough. I
Yeah.
mean, it's
Right.
inevitable. You know.
My mom is 78, but only the good die young, so she's all right.
Right.
All right. Y'all have a great weekend. Look for Scott's show tonight for his nonsense. Maybe he'll be cooled down about the big girl panties by then.
Probably
Or
not.
either that or she sent him another email.
Oh
I'm,
no. Hey,
I'm scared to email this woman because I'm gonna get something else. It's just stupidity.
Tom, if we had to sit through that, then his show tonight's got to sit through that.
That's
Okay.
right.
That's what I'm
All
gonna
right.
show the continuing adventures of the big girl.
That's
Right.
right.
Right. Ongoing saga.
All
Thanks
right.
for
Have a,
having me, Tom.
anytime. You know you're always welcome. Scott, thanks. We'll see you later. Glenn, have a
See,
great day. Everybody in
see
the
y'all.
chat,
I'm
have a
not
great
welcome. I
day.
see that. I see how you do. I'm not welcome.
See.
All right.